Today I'm going to do a realistic rebuild of the Tennessee Titans in Madden 23. So there weren't a ton of free agents that wanted to come back to Tennessee. I can't really blame them, but I gave the franchise tag to Nate Davis, star development 77 overall. Other than that, not a ton of players that want to come to this team. And I can't really blame them. Not even Joshua Dobbs, and they let him start at quarterback. That's a betrayal. So we don't have a ton of money for free agency and $14 million, so I made an offer to a player in Jamel Dean, cornerback from the Buccaneers, who does have a lot of interest in joining our team. We're tied with the Jaguars at the moment. Let's find out what's going to happen. And he's off to Jacksonville. So I ended up signing Jason Verrett and Greedy Williams on one-year deals, very low money. It's probably going to be somewhat of a bridge year. So we have the 10th overall pick, which at the moment, that's what they have in real life as well. So that's going to work out. But we do have a 2023 draft class in. I do want to sim ahead a few picks. Really just see if the Cardinals at number 2 are going to take a quarterback. So Bryce Young gone to the Texans, of course. Let's skip ahead. I don't think the Cardinals will take one. I'm wrong. What do I know? The Lions? Left tackle. Interesting. Now here's the big question. Do we want to stick with Ryan Tannehill for one more year? Or do we want to draft a quarterback? And I think the right answer, unfortunately, is going to be to take a left tackle. So we're going to take Paris Johnson Jr. Hidden development, that's great. 93 strength. So Johnson ended up being a 75 overall. Then I took a right tackle and Harrison's a 71 overall. So I'm actually going to cut Taylor a 1. And I think this is going to be somewhat of a bridge year. And then maybe trade some players away. I'm not exactly sure. And I also took Kelly the corner, 72 overall, hidden development. Rather than cut him, I'm going to trade him to the New York Jets. So we have a 77 overall team heading into the year with Ryan Tannehill in this division. It is possible that we can make the playoffs. But the Colts are good in this. Jaguars are good in real life. We're going to have to see what's going to happen. Since we're 5-1 at the midseason mark, we're not going to try to make any trades, even though we do have a trade offer for Robert Woods. Is that like no? I was hoping for like a high draft pick, but it doesn't seem that way. To the playoffs. This is a repeat from what's going on in real life. We started 5-1. We ended 8-9. The Jaguars won the division. Ignored the Texans are 9-8. That's never going to happen. Very intriguing. Tannehill had 3,600 yards, 29-11. Not that bad. Henry, 1,800 yards, 17 touchdowns. I mean, of course, that's always going to happen. Woods, 1,000 with 11 touchdowns. Traylon Burks, expecting more, 830 with 2. Phillips, 5 touchdowns, 2 for Josh Oliver, who I do like. On defense, David Long, 136 tackles, great. 100 for Cunningham, pretty good. Sack totals, 12 for Jeffrey Simmons, yes, 6 for Landry. Still don't know why they brought him back. Or where is he? Bud Dupree with 2. Awful move, absolutely awful move. 3 interceptions for Roger McCreary. What about the rookies? Is he not even here? There he is. He did nothing. Derek Carr with the MVP. All right. So maybe things have changed a little bit in Madden 23. Maybe I had it all wrong. That's a way to reward him. Deshaun Watson, Super Bowl MVP. The Browns beat the Cowboys 34-21. So we have $114 million. Jeffrey Simmons is up there. We're going to bring him back. Derrick Henry at the same time. I'm pretty big against signing running backs like this, but it is Derrick Henry. I actually want to see what the money is. That's not bad, but we're going to go very player-friendly. No, we'll just go player-friendly. Let's see if he takes that. Might have to franchise tag him, but we're going to bring back Jeffrey Simmons. We're going to try to bring back Nate Davis, Christian Fulton, Greedy Williams probably at the same time, but Ryan Tannehill is going to be out the door. So all my plans went out the window. Greedy Williams turned us down. Christian Fulton turned us down. Nate Davis turned us down. Franchise tag, Derrick Henry. That's probably the better play than a long-term deal anyway. Oh, look at this dilemma. Nick Bosa is up there. Jalen Hurts is up there. Justin Herbert is up there. And if one of them was going to be up there and we need a quarterback with $67.9 million, we'd pay him. So we're going to have to pay Justin Herbert. And let's go very player-friendly. I mean, you have to at this point. Is that even going to be the best offer from us? We're tied with the Panthers. Justin Herbert went to the Panthers and Geno Smith went to the Vikings. You still have Jalen Hurts up here and it doesn't look like he has any offers, which is insane. Jalen Hurts turned us down and went to the Giants. Jimmy G went to the Commanders. I guess since nobody wants to come here, we are going to have to super overpay. And I'm going to try to bring in Gabe Davis and pick up a quarterback in the draft. Even though I keep looking at Tua and I really, really, really don't want Tua. I just can't. I can't bring in Tua. Maybe Jordan Love, but not Tua. So we got Gabriel Davis and we got Jordan Love. Is this some sort of joke? So I also signed Hargrave for a 1-year deal and Jordan Fuller for a 2-year deal. So there's 2 quarterbacks who are top 5 picks, and then there's Martin Douglas scheme fit, who's a round 1 prospect. And the teams at the top of the draft shouldn't take a quarterback. Now, this is Madden, so I imagine the Cardinals, who just took one last year, will probably take another one right now. Right? They will not. Now, the Bears have Justin Fields. They don't take one. The Colts probably will take one. They will not. We're kind of getting in the range where we could trade up. The Jets shouldn't take one. They did Darren Thomas. The Dolphins wouldn't trade back because they need a quarterback. That makes sense. Steelers shouldn't take one. Seahawks should? I think we're actually fine. I guess we're not fine. He's gone. So with the 13th pick, I took a right end and Reggie Logan hidden development. So I put Kevin Byard on the trade block and Jalen Johnson, and a 2nd-round pick is there from the Bears. That's almost too good to pass up on. And then you see a 1st-round pick from the Patriots, which are brought. Wow, DJ Moore. Hold up. Let's take a look at all of these. 1st round in Ward from the 49ers, pass. Duffy and Snead for Kevin Byard. I mean, that's not very realistic. I'm going to take the Patriots offer. I'm not feeling good about this year. We're a 77 overall. The offensive line got worse. We got worse at quarterback. We did add Gabriel Davis, whatever that's worth. We don't have a tight end. Derrick Henry is back. By the way, Christian Fulton turned down my 3 to 4 year. I'm not feeling good about this year. We're at 77 overall. We have a worse quarterback at Jordan Love. He is younger, though, so there is potential. We did add Gabriel Davis, but the offensive line got worse. We have no tight end. Robert Woods getting up there in age. I did sign Christian Fulton in free agency, like before the season. 1-year deal. I offered him 3 to 4 year contracts. Didn't want that. I do have to move Jordan Fuller over to free safety. We have Juwan Bentley, so linebacker's not that bad, even though Dupree, 69 overall. We're going to run it. We're going to see how it's going to go. Let's go to the midseason mark. Oh, no. 1-5. This isn't good. I'm trading Derrick Henry and a 3rd-round pick to the Falcons, who have Tom Brady at quarterback, for the 1st-round pick this year, 2nd-round pick next year, basing that off the Christian McCaffrey trade this year. I'm also trading Zach Cunningham and Robert Woods to the Pats for the 3rd-round pick. So we ended the season at 3-14. The Jags are 10-7, and the Texans and Colts are 9-8. Hold up. Jordan Love, not that bad. Actually incredible. 4,400 yards, 31-13. It says bridge quarterback. I'm not so sure anymore. Haskins, 764 touchdowns. Burks, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. We're going in the right direction. 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns for Davis. I mean, I really like this. Bentley, 94 tackles. Okay, that's not that great. Sack totals, 13 for Simmons. That's why we're paying him the big bucks. 5.5 for Logan, the rookie. Interceptions, 4 for Fulton, 2 for Long. Josh Allen with the MVP. That's fine. Lamar, Watson, Brady, Wilson. Hurts, who should be on my team, arguably. Coach of the Year, Matt Rule. Who cares? AFC Offensive Player. I really do think that we should be up there with Jordan Love. Defensive Player, Myles Garrett. Fair. We do have Jeffrey Simmons at 7. Offensive Rookie. Not going to be. Oh, no. Moorhead. I stand corrected. Defensive Rookie. We lost out. Number 2, though, is Reggie Logan. The Steelers beat the Falcons, who I just traded Derrick Henry to. 24-17. Najee Harris, Super Bowl MVP. There's like nothing here. We're going to bring back Jordan Love, of course, who barely went up in overall. We are going to bring back Radunz. We are going to bring back Fulton and Farley if they'll come back. But other than that, there's like nothing here. So the only person that turned us down was Caleb Farley. We have $108 million in cap space. So we're just going to franchise tag him, even though that's crazy money. Since I think we're probably going to draft a quarterback, even though Jordan Love had a great year, I'm going to throw a lot of money at Jalen Waddle, and then probably a lot of money at JOK. No, Jalen Waddle didn't turn us down. Come on, for the Jaguars? I know they just won the division, but why do you have to do that to me? I thought we were going to have a great 1-2 punch at receiver. And now there's nobody else I want to get here. I should mention, though, I signed Elijah Mitchell, I signed Chris Barnes, and Connor McGovern. So we're going to take Alexander Robertson. Even though it says he has a slow, elongated throwing motion, the rest of them are not that great. Robertson's on the team. No more development. I know we have 3 first-round draft picks, but this might be one of the best drafts I've ever done. I haven't got one of those generational players yet, but 73 in Robertson at quarterback, 75 left guard in Sanborn, 74 in left guard at Jackson, 73 at running back in Nash. Then we took Hendricks, 69 overall, and in the final round, Hooker, 70 overall. So we are down from a 77 overall team to a 76 overall team, but we have a lot of good young pieces on this team. So I'm feeling pretty hopeful. We should have a lot of money in free agency after this year. So I really like the direction we're going. And look at the defense. JOK, Simmons, Logan. We're going in the right direction. I'm not sure how we went 3-14 again. The Colts are 14-3, so we do have a juggernaut in the division. Texans 9-8, the Jaguars 7-10. I just don't know. So let's take a closer look. Robertson, 4,000 yards, 25-12 is not bad for a rookie. I am a little concerned that he's normal development. He won't get a ton of XP points. Mitchell, 1,100 yards, 1,200 yards, just about, 7 touchdowns. Nash with 2, the rookie. Receiving, Burks, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Davis is letting me down. I really wish we got Jalen Waddle, but 977, 6 touchdowns for Davis. Don't care about the blocking. Defense, JOK, 112 tackles, 4 sacks with an interception. Bentley, 106, 6.5 sacks with an interception. Not bad. 12.5 for Jeffrey Simmons. Love it. Landry, 6.5. Interceptions, 3 for McCrary. Don't know where he's been. 2 for Hooker, 2 for Fulton. Josh Allen, back-to-back MVPs. Pretty good. I've seen better. Who's Ben Howell? Coach of the Year, Brent Perkins. Offensive player, Jonathan Taylor. Really? Our quarterback's getting no love. Defensive player, nothing again. Offensive rookie, Robertson's at 3. We could have went with Anthony. I don't know why the Chiefs did. Thought they had a guy by the name of, Patrick Mahomes. Nothing. The Bills finally getting the job done, winning the Super Bowl, beating the Panthers, who have Justin Herbert, 37-31. We have so much money in $121 million, and I'm just throwing the bank at whoever's a free agent. But we're going to bring back Amani Hooker, Traylon Burks, McCreary, Jordan Fuller, Caleb Farley, Phillip Snow. I believe that is going to be it. The 1 year I want it to just be loaded. There's not much up here. I made an offer to Ward. I made an offer to Van Der Esch. But I was hoping for some big name receivers. And like Jameson Williams, sure. But where's like the Jalen Waddles? I know he already got signed, but the Tyreeks, the AJ Browns. I am going to make an offer for Jameson Williams. I did think this was Jamal Williams when I was initially looking at the list. And we got him all. Now, normally with a bunch of quarterbacks up here and we have the 2nd overall pick, I would trade it back. But we only have 1 year left, so we're going to go a little out of the box. And we're going to take a tight end. Not the best number 2 pick, but hidden develop. Our first 2 picks were fantastic. And Kershaw, tight end, 77 overall. Lewis, strong safety, 75 overall. The rest, decent out of the last pick. We'll ignore this one, but 1 year left, adding some pieces. Let's take a look at our team. So we are an 81 overall team. We've gone 3-14 the last 2 years. So we do have to try to make something happen this final year, but I have a lot of doubts. But I actually say we have a pretty solid team all around. Let's go to the playoffs. We got 1 more win. We're 4-13. The division wasn't even good. And then Robertson lays an egg. Why? I just don't understand it. Mitchell, 1,100 with 8 touchdowns. Nash with 12, which is pretty good. Williams not that great, 883, 2 touchdowns. Burke with 8. Davis is the biggest letdown, maybe of all time. JOK, 117 tackles. Van Der Esch, 116. Sack totals, 11.5 for Simmons, 8 for Landry. Interceptions, 3 for Van Der Esch and Ward. Well, that's gonna be it for today. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you want to see more Madden 23 rebuilds or any other Madden. Preferably any other Madden. But let me know down in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time.